step on in. Welcome to Timberwolf Treasures, friend, where the old wood speaks and the branches bend. Got those one-of-a-kind creations made by hand.
Welcome to Timberwolf Treasures. I'm Colleen, and I'm from Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Welcome. Today we're going to use something that I've always enjoyed using, and it's some dried flowers. I'm going to be using my UV resin, Let's Resin, and I've got my little curing light over to the side. It's just over to the side so it doesn't get in the way, because that's not very entertaining watching something cure, so we will work around that. Okay, so to start with, I'm going to start with, and like I always do, I'd like to have a clear top coat, because this is going to be going upside down. So that's just something that I've always liked. I like to have a nice, shiny, smooth top too, especially the jewelry. And I'm just, let's see, make sure there's no little bubbles hanging out in there somewhere. I don't see any. When I'm working with UV resin, you always have your gloves on. I always have baby wipes to the side. And then we're going to do a quick little cure. And this is just a quick cure because it's just making the top coat, because we're going to be going through several different layers. So we will, don't want to lose them. And these you can get either from Temu or Amazon. Some people actually dry their own flowers. I haven't gotten to that point yet. I've got lots of beautiful flowers in my backyard. I haven't attempted that yet. They're just, you can get them so very vibrant, and lots of them you can find in different colors. So if you like the idea of a flower, but someone else they'll dye it blue or teal or turquoise, or I'm not sure if this is a natural color or not. I think it's pretty, and I think it's going to pop very nicely. So this one, see, you can tell it's there, but it's just a thin layer. So next we're going to put another, I want to go around the outside and make sure you have on both sides. And I'm just looking for, I forgot to take out, there we go, some tweezers. Don't really want to stick my fingers into the resin, so, and I'm just going to make sure that the one I pick is going to fit where I want it to sit. So I think I'm going to go with the little one. These are very delicate. And I'm doing my best so you could see that that's going to be the top and then the other. So I kind of slowly, because you got to be careful with bubbles. So I am getting it in the place I want it to, but I'm also pushing down to try to get rid of any of the bubbles that might be in there. So let's just, so you have to be delicate enough not to tear the flower, but strong enough to keep the bubbles at bay. And I think that's where I want that one. So I'm just going to put that in, and I'm going to get the backing ready in the meantime. So for this one, I really want the yellow to pop. So we're going to set this just aside. And I got this. My brother's girlfriend was kind enough. She went to one of those Amazon return places. And she saw this and knew I work on glitter and work with glitter on with my resin and stuff. And I'm sorry I won't have a link for you to click on this one, because due to the fact it was just an Amazon clearance thing, she said she paid $3 for this, which is an amazing, amazing deal. So thank you very much for thinking of me and picking up, because this is going to last forever. So that was very kind of her. So I got to make the mix. And this is what I'm going to put some sparkle on it so it'll pop around. So I got this, and I got my little spoon. You can usually get, if you buy a pack, you can get them. Oh, haven't even opened. There we go. Try not to make a mess here, Colleen. I have to be careful, because all of a sudden I will dump it and there'll be sparkles all over the place. And that's not the look I'm going for. Gonna be honest with you, I'd rather not. So, gonna need a little bit more. Like, I want enough to see, but I don't want it to be a big clump. I think you understand. I haven't used this one before. I'm just very grateful for the gift that was given to me. And I think because you could see in there's black and there's silver sparkle. I think this is going to really look nice in the jewelry. So I'm just stirring that up. And let's get this out. I think get rid of the best I can, all these sparkles. If you're still here, I'd just like to thank you for sticking around and checking out what we're doing today. I appreciate anyone who stops by to see our channel. If you want to like, subscribe, and share. If you have any questions, let me know. We're trying to make a friendly place, a nice place where everyone's welcome to be here. I'm going to have some other kind of crafts other than resin. Most of the stuff I do is resin, but I will be starting to do a few other things as well. So I'm just putting the top coat, which will be the background. But that's okay. I'm just putting that in now. I'm doing my best not to overflow, but if it is, we will 100% take care of that. Okay, so I'm going to do the cure now, so I will be back in just a minute. Welcome back. I think it's all cured now. One thing that I do is I make sure I cure it first. I'll put it in for 3 minutes on this side, especially if there's a lot of dark colors in it. Then I flip it over to get the cure going on the other side, because I don't want this to be all sticky, or I'll try my best not to. So, time to check it out. I'm sure most of you have seen it now that I've flipped it upside down a couple times, but that's okay. So you could see all the pretty sparkle going on there, but when I just pop it out here, and that's how it turned out. Let's have a look here. I think that's pretty. So you got your pretty yellow flower, some blacks and silvers in the background. I think that one will do very well. I like that. That is nice and feminine with a little bit of edge to it, which I like a lot. Okay. So I'm going to, like I have with all my other ones, make sure there's no sharp edges. You don't want any sharp edges on your jewelry. And it doesn't take long. Just do a quick scrape around the outside. Make sure everything's nice and smooth. And because everything's cured, that's why I'm back to not having gloves on. I wear gloves for safety, but as soon as I can get them off, I always do. Okay, so let's get the bail on. And it's just clip it in. There we go. Just had to find the right position for it and squeeze it a little bit just to make sure that it is tight. Then we're going to put a necklace through. Once you have the bail, necklace, very, very easy. And there we go. That's pretty. Well, I think it's pretty. I hope you do too. I hope you're enjoying our videos. We're doing our best to give it a shot and try some different things. So there you go. And like I showed in the last video, I have started putting, because I'm getting ready for a market, I have got our little Timberwolf treasures, so that'll be on all the boxes and containers of stuff that I sell. And that is all ready to go to the market. So thank you very much, everyone, for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed the video. I always enjoy making these videos for everybody, and I hope you stick around and check some more out. So thank you, one and all. Greetings from Canada, and I wish you nothing but the best. Bye-bye.
We want to thank you for watching today. Your time means more than words can say. Yes, thank you from Timberwolf Treasure. Until next time.